Hello my dear students. So today I am here to discuss about the second chapter of chemistry of class 10, which is acid, bases and salt. So on the basis of their chemical properties, all the chemical compound can be classified into three categories, that is acids, bases and salts. Okay, so before going to start this chapter, first of all we should know what is the indicators. What is the indicator? Indicator is a chemical substances which turns their color in the presence of acid or bases. That is, it indicates us that given chemical compound is acid or base after changing their color. So in our chemistry lab there are mainly three type of indicators are present, which is litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. So in our chemistry lab, basically three type of indicators are present. First one is litmus, second one is methyl orange, and third one is phenolphthalein. So litmus is present in the form of litmus paper or litmus solution. Okay, so litmus can be litmus paper or litmus solution. So there are basically two type of litmus paper present in our laboratory. That is, first one is red litmus and second one is blue litmus paper. So basically there are two type of litmus paper present in our chemistry laboratory. First one is red litmus paper and second one is blue litmus paper. Red litmus paper, in the presence of bases it turns into the blue. In the presence of bases, red litmus paper turns into the blue litmus paper in the presence of base. That is, if we put any base on the red litmus paper, then it turns into the blue litmus paper. And in the presence of acid, the blue litmus paper turns into the red litmus paper. That is, if we put acid on blue litmus paper, then it converts into the red litmus paper. So there are three type of indicator present in our chemical laboratory: litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Besides this, there are many number of natural indicators are also present in our daily life. These all are the artificial indicator. These all are the chemical indicator. Besides this, there are many numbers of natural indicators are also present in our daily life. That is, example, turmeric. Turmeric is a natural indicator. One more thing, one is olfactory indicator. Olfactory means smell. So these type of indicator convert their smell, change their smell in the presence of acid or bases. So this is the olfactory indicator because it changes their type of smell in the presence of acid or bases. Onion and vanilla, these all are the onion and vanilla extract. These all are the olfactory indicator, because in the presence of acid or bases, these extracts changes their smell. Okay, now come to the our topic, that is the acids. What is the acids? What is the acids? Acids are those chemicals, substances which have a sour taste. Which have a sour taste. So this is the physical property of acid. So acid is the those substances which have sour taste. And acids present in the plant materials and animals are called organic acid. तो ऐसे एसिड जो क्या हो, प्लांट मटेरियल में प्रेजेंट हो या एनिमल में प्रेजेंट हो, तो ऐसे एसिड को हम बोलेंगे क्या, ऑर्गेनिक एसिड. नाउ व्हाट आर द एसिड्स? एसिड्स क्या होते हैं? तो एसिड ऐसे सब्सटेंसेस हैं, एसिड्स आर द दोज सब्सटेंसेस which gives the H plus ion in the aqueous solution. That is, ऐसे केमिकल सब्सटेंसेस जो एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में क्या देते हो, हाइड्रोजन आयन देते हो, दैट इज H प्लस देते हो. तो ऐसे सभी केमिकल कंपाउंड्स को हम क्या बोलेंगे, एसिड बोलेंगे. द एसिड्स आर दोज सब्सटेंसेस व्हिच गिव्स H प्लस आयन इन द एक्वस सॉल्यूशन. तो दीज आर द एसिड्स. एग्जाम्पल, जैसे हम कोई एग्जाम्पल लें, लेट्स टेक द एग्जाम्पल, दैट इज फॉर एग्जाम्पल HCl. इफ वी फॉर्म द एक्वस सॉल्यूशन ऑफ HCl, then it breaks down into the H plus and Cl minus. That is, HCl gives the hydrogen ion. This is the hydrogen ion. So this is known as the acid. This is the hydrogen ion, or this is known as the hydrochloric acid. This is a type of acid because the aqueous solution of HCl gives H plus and Cl minus. So this is known as the hydrochloric acid. Now next example is H2SO4. If we form the aqueous solution of H2SO4, then it breaks down into the 2H plus ion and SO4 minus. This is the hydrogen ion. That is, the aqueous solution of H2SO4 gives us H plus ion, that is hydrogen ion, and this is sulfate ion. So it gives us H plus ion. So we will say it, this is the type of acid, and the H2SO4 is known as sulfuric acid. Now types of acid, there are mainly two type of acid. That is, first one is strong acid and second one is weak acids. Now what is the strong acid? Strong acids are those acids which is completely ionized in aqueous solution. That is, if any acids are ionizing completely in aqueous solution, then we will say it as strong acid. For example, HCl. If we form the aqueous solution of HCl, then it will completely ionize in the form of H plus and Cl minus. So this acid is known as the strong acid. For example, HNO3. This is also an example of strong acid, because if we form the aqueous solution of HNO3, then it will become completely ionized in the aqueous solution. That is, it will form the H plus and NO3 minus. So this is also a type of strong acid. In general, we can say all the mineral acids are strong acid. Mineral acids like HNO3, H2SO4, FCl, these all are the strong acids. Now come to the weak acids. What is the weak acid? What are the weak acids? The acid which does not completely ionize in the aqueous solution is known as the weak acid. That is, any acid which does not completely ionize in aqueous solution. For example, just like sodium carboxylic acid. This is the methyl carboxylic acid. CH3COOH. This is methyl carboxylic acid. That is, if we form the aqueous solution of CH3COOH, so it does not completely ionize in the CH3COO minus plus H plus. It does not completely ionize in the CH3COOH plus and H plus minus. H plus, that is, if it breaks down into CH3COO minus plus H plus, then after sulfide it both join and form also this CH3COOH. That is, अगर CH3COOH को हम एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में डिसॉल्व करते हैं, एक्वस सॉल्यूशन बनाते हैं, तो ये इसमें ब्रेक होगा, लेकिन कुछ समय के बाद ये दोनों ज्वाइन होकर के फिर से ये CH3COOH बना लेंगे। दैट इज, ये प्रोसेस दोनों तरफ चलेगी, इधर से ये भी ब्रेक होगा, इधर से ये भी ज्वाइन होकर बनाते रहेंगे। तो ये कंप्लीटली आयोनाइज्ड नहीं होगा, कंप्लीटली ब्रेक नहीं होंगे, इससे ये भी बनता रहेगा, इससे ये भी बनता रहेगा। सो दिस टाइप ऑफ एसिड को हम क्या बोलेंगे? वीक एसिड। इन जनरल ऑल द ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स आर नोन एज वीक एसिड। दैट इज, जितने भी ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स हैं उन्हें हम क्या बोलेंगे? वीक एसिड्स बोलेंगे। तो दीज ऑल आर द टू टाइप्स ऑफ एसिड्स। नाउ कम टू द कंसंट्रेटेड एसिड एंड डाइल्यूट एसिड्स। Concentrated acids and second one is dilute acids. Now what is the concentrated acid and dilute acid? First, what is the concentrated acid? The acid in which amount of water is very less. Such type of acids in which the amount of water is very less, these type of acids is known as the concentrated acid. That is, if water is present in less amount in any acid, then it is known as the concentrated acid. And if water is present in maximum amount या large amount, then it is known as the dilute acid. So these are the different. Okay. Now next topic is properties of acids. What is the properties of acids? First property, acids have a sour in taste. That is, sour in taste. Sour means खट्टा। That is, एसिड क्या होते हैं? खट्टे होते हैं। एसिड टर्न्स ब्लू लिटमस इनटू रेड लिटमस। सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी, ब्लू लिटमस इनटू रेड लिटमस। तो एसिड क्या करता है? इट टर्न्स द ब्लू लिटमस पेपर इनटू red litmus paper. Now, acid solution conduct electricity. It conduct the electricity. Why it conduct electricity? Because the solution of acid, the aqueous solution of acid contains ions, and ion is responsible for the conduction of electricity. Now next property. Acid react with metal. Any acid react with metal to form the salt and hydrogen gas. That is, if we react any acid with the metal, then we get the salt and hydrogen. For example, if we take HCl acid, hydrochloric acid, and react with it with the Zn. If we react hydrochloric acid with zinc, then we get the ZnCl2, that is zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. If we react hydrochloric acid with zinc, we get the zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Now this is the balance equation. So any acid react with metal to form the salt and hydrogen. This is a salt, zinc chloride. This is a salt. Okay, now come to the next property. Acid react with metal carbonate. Acid react with metal carbonate to form salt, carbon dioxide and water. That is, if we react any acid with metal carbonate, then we get salt, carbon dioxide and water. For example, if we react HCl with sodium carbonate, then we form the NaCl plus carbon dioxide plus water. Now this is the balanced equation. That is, if we react hydrochloric acid with sodium carbonate, this is the metal carbonate. If we react hydrochloric acid with sodium carbonate, we get sodium chloride, this is a salt, and carbon dioxide and water. So this is the property of acid. Now come to the next property. Any acid react with base. If we react acid with the base, it forms the salt and water. That is, for example, if we react hydrochloric acid with NaOH, this is a acid, this is a base, then we get the sodium chloride and water. This reaction is known as the neutralization reaction. If any acid react with base, it forms the salt and water, and this reaction is known as the neutralization reaction. Now come to the next property. If any acid react with metal oxide, then it also forms the salt and water. If we react acid with metal oxide, then we get the salt and water. For example, if we react HCl plus metal oxide means copper oxide. This is the metal oxide. Then we get CuCl2. This is the salt and plus water. So this is also a property of acid. That is, if we react acid with metal oxide, we get the salt and water. Hydrochloric acid react with metal oxide, copper oxide, we get copper chloride. This is the salt and this is the water. And if we react acid with metal hydroxide, then we'll also get salt and water. For example, if we react HCl plus CuOH whole twice, then we also get CuCl2 and plus water. Now balance the reaction. 2HCl and 2H2O. That is, if we react any acid with metal oxide, we also get the salt plus water, and if we react any acid with metal hydroxide, then we also get a salt and water.